Hi everyone, welcome to my Sunny Yoga Flow. Please grab your mat, water, and any props that you may need for this practice today. All right, so let's begin today in child's pose. We're going to start with our toes together, maybe knees slightly wide. And when you're ready, just begin to reach out to the front of the mat. Relax your forehead, your fingers, your face, and just let your cheeks relax back close to your heels. So spend a few moments here just rooting and grounding, really working the breath, and just reuniting yourself to this very moment. And on your next inhale, you're going to start to curl your back toes under and just reach your cheeks up towards the sky. As you exhale, push your shoulders and chest back to your legs into your first downward facing dog. So just maybe letting your head go. If you want, you can shake it out a little bit. And you're more than welcome to tread through your feet or sway through your hips, anything that you need to release stress and tension from your mind and body. And on your next inhale, take your heels up nice and high. As you exhale, take your time. Walk your feet up to the front of your mat. You're going to inhale, halfway lift to a flat back. Exhale, just begin to fold into your legs. So we're going to spend a couple of breaths here, relaxing the face, the shoulders, maybe bending the knees slightly or using yoga blocks to help with flexibility. And just try to relax your face, breathe into the body, soothe your mind. And on your next inhale, slightly bend your knees. We're going to reach all the way up to the sky, coming into Tadasana. So grounding through our feet, maybe rocking a little back and forth between the balls and the heels of the feet, finding our center, squeezing the legs, the cheeks, activating the core closer to the spine, rolling the shoulders away from the ears and lifting the fingertips up high. So stretching as tall as you possibly can. Just owning the space that you're in right now. Just enjoying your breath. Take one last deep breath in. Look up as you exhale, swan dive over your legs, hands to the mat. You're going to inhale, halfway lift to a flat back. Exhale, hands come down, feet go back. I'm going to show a modified variation for a vinyasa. So bending the knees, pointing the toes, and just slowly exhale, lowering the belly to the ground, inhaling to a little cobra, bending your knees, curling your back toes under, and coming back into downward facing dog. So that's a great way to modify if you're a little tired, sore, or if you have any injuries, just loving and respecting your body while you continue your practice. And just let your head go, shake it out a little bit. And on your next inhale, take your heels back up. As you exhale, walk your feet back up to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift to a flat back. Exhale, fold into your legs. Inhale, reach all the way up to Tadasana. Look up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift to a flat back. Exhale, hands come down, feet step back. And you're going to lower through your chaturanga, taking the modification if you need to. Point your toes, inhale, lift to your up dog. And exhale, finding your way back into your downward facing dog. So palms are flat, fingertips are spread wide, wrists are facing the front of your mat. You're just letting your head relax. Breathing into your entire body. Just taking a few moments to be present. On your next inhale, one more time, reach those heels up high. As you exhale, walk your feet up to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky. Press your palms. Exhale, swan dive over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift to a flat back. Exhale, hands down, feet step back to your high plank, shoulders in line over the top of your fingertips, lower through chaturanga. Point your toes, inhale, lift to your up dog, and exhale, take it back into your downward facing dog. So really settling into this pose, engaging the belly, maybe lifting your cheeks up a little higher to the sky. It's getting a little bit bigger stretch in the back of those legs. And just take a few breaths here. On your next inhale, take your right foot up to the sky, down dog split. Squaring off through your hips, through your shoulders. Head is relaxed between your arms, gaze at your left shin. And take one last deep breath in as you exhale. Step your right foot between your hands, drop your left knee and point your toes. So pick up your body, roll your shoulders away from your ears. Grab your blocks or maybe just place your fingertips underneath your shoulders. So just coming into a low runner's lunge. Maybe closing your eyes here, being in the moment, just feeling wherever you're having a little bit of tightness, and seeing if you can use your breath to release that tension. Now you're more than welcome to stay here, or you can lift up your back leg. Left hand stays on the ground or your block, and inhale, reach your right fingertips all the way up to the sky. If it's okay for your neck, look up as well. If not, you can keep your head more neutral. So really trying to open up the chest and the back. Getting a really great internal rotation here. Take one last deep breath in. Exhale, take your right hand underneath your shoulders. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Exhale, lower through your chaturanga. Point your toes, inhale, lift to your up dog. And exhale, bring it back into your downward facing dog. So just take a few breaths, stretch it out. Any little movement you need to make to feel better, go ahead and do so. Maybe even take a deep breath in through the nose, exhale out the mouth. And on your next inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky, down dog split. So same thing, still squaring off through the shoulders, the hips, pressing into those hands, really elongating the body, really stretching out. And just keep breathing. And take one last deep breath in, exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Knee in a straight line over your ankle. Drop your right leg. Point your toes. Pick your torso up. Roll your shoulders away from your ears and bring your finger pads down onto your mat or your blocks. Let's really start to stretch and breathe into our hips on our left sides. Again, soften through the face. Bringing more peace into your practice and also into your life. And on your next inhale, you can straighten your right leg if you choose, or keep the right knee down. We're going to lift the left fingertips up to the sky, finding a twist here, pushing the body up and away from the right shoulder, just to make more space. Take one last deep breath in, exhale, take your hand down, slide that left foot back to meet the right. Shoulders in line over the top of the fingertips. Exhale through chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog. And exhale, take it back into your downward facing dog. So again, just a few moments to maybe move around. Adjust those hips a little higher to the sky. Heels a little lower to your mat. Shake your head out. When you're ready, we're going to take our feet to the edges of the mat. If you need to walk your hands in a little closer, you can. You're going to take your left hand over to your right shin or ankle and just find a little twist here. So again, any modifications you need to make today are perfectly fine. Let's inhale, bring it back to center, grab it on one more side, right hand over to your left shin or ankle, and looking underneath that armpit, just stretching out, finding another twist. Inhale, bring it back to center. And then slowly exhale, just walk your feet a little bit closer together. On your next inhale, you're going to step your right foot between your hands, turn on the ball of your back foot, and come up into Warrior Two. So working the pose from the ground up, making sure that the right knee is in a straight line over your ankle. The back foot is nice and grounded, arch is lifted, belly is in, tucking the tailbone just slightly under. Roll the shoulders away from the ears, gaze out those front fingertips, and breathe. Feel strong here. And take one last deep breath in, exhale, coming into extended side angle. Inhale, pull it back up, Warrior Two. Exhale, bring it back, reverse warrior. Inhale, reach back up, Warrior Two. Exhale, bring it into extended side angle. Inhale, reach up, Warrior Two. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, reach to center. Exhale, reach to the front. Inhale, reach to center. And exhale, reach back. Inhale, coming back into Warrior Two, straighten through your right leg. Drop your left arm, inhale, reach your right arm. And coming into Peaceful Warrior. Relaxing your face, your shoulders. Belly is engaged to protect your lower back, and legs are strong to help the foundation in this pose. If you ever think this pose is really easy, try doing it outside on a windy day. All right, inhale, bring it back up to center, and as you exhale, take it into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Legs are still strong. This time we're stacking our hips and our shoulders, taking your hand to your shin, your block, or maybe to the floor. A few breaths here. And on your next inhale, look down to the mat, bend through your right knee, pull it back up, Warrior Two. And exhale, hands underneath your shoulder. Slide your right foot back to meet your left. Take it down through your chaturanga. Point your toes, inhale, lift to your up dog. Exhale, core and breath pull you back into your downward facing dog. Shake your head a little, breathe, just enjoy the moment. Take one more deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, bring it back up into your Warrior Two. So really looking for Tadasana here. Belly is engaged, shoulders rolled away from the ears. Feet mimic the letter T, so your front foot's in line with the middle of your back foot. And take one last deep breath in as you exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, Warrior Two. Exhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Inhale, bring it into Warrior Two. Exhale, extended side angle, any variation you feel appropriate. Inhale, bring it back up, Warrior Two. Exhale, reach it back. Inhale, lift to Warrior Two. Exhale, extended side angle. This is our last set. Inhale, bring it up, Warrior Two. And exhale, reach it back, reverse warrior. Inhale, pull it all the way back up to center. Straighten through your left leg. Feet are strong, legs are strong. Drop your right arm, lift your left arm. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Soften your face. And just come into your Peaceful Warrior. A lot of deep breaths here. Inhale, bring it all the way back up to center. As you exhale, lean over your left leg. Take it into your triangle pose. Again, please use any props that you need to accommodate this pose for you. Looking up to the sky, stacking the shoulders, stacking the hips, really stretching through the torso. Look down to the mat, inhale, bring it back up, warrior two. And exhale, take your hands down underneath your shoulders, slide the left foot back to meet your right, and bring it down to your chaturanga. Point your toes, inhale, lift to your up dog, and exhale, take it back into your downward facing dog. And just shake your head out just a little bit. Remember, child's pose is always an option if you need to take a break. And on your next inhale, take those heels up to the sky. As you exhale, bend your knees, walk your feet up to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold into your legs. Inhale, reach all the way up into Tadasana. And as you exhale, we're going to come into eagle posture. Starting with the hands in the middle of the chest, we're going to pick up that right leg, cross it over the left leg, maybe balance the toe, right toe onto the mat, and just begin to sit back a little further through the pose. When you're ready with your arms out, you're going to take your right arm underneath the left, and then take the left arm up as well. Good, belly is engaged. Strong through your legs, strong through your core. Find that eagle balance, that strength, that determination. When you're ready, next inhale, unwind, step your feet perfectly together to touch, reach your hands all the way up to the sky, interlace your fingers, turn your palms inside out, and lift onto the balls of your feet. So coming into diver's pose. You take a couple steps, that's okay. Just trying to find that sweet spot. And last deep breath in, exhale, release the hands and roll out your shoulders. Let that tension go. Beautiful. All right, one more side. From here, we're going to take our left leg up and over the right. Wind's blowing me away over here. And just begin to sit back a little bit, reach those arms out in front. This time the left arm goes underneath the right. Maybe the palms come together, the fingers. Beginning to sit back a little further, just balancing on that right leg. Core is engaged. Hold and breathe. Do the best you can. If you need a little more support today, just lightly bring your left toe down to the mat. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, relax, release out of the pose. Inhale, coming up to one more diver's pose. So squeeze everything in as tight as you can. Lift up onto the balls of the feet. Palms are facing towards the sky. Fingers interlaced. Then exhale, let's bring it down. Good. Roll out those shoulders again. Breathe it out. All right, next posture is chair pose, Utkatasana. So feet together to touch. Let's inhale, arms come up towards the ears. Exhale, sitting back into our posture. So just like sitting into a chair pose, belly is in, looking more for a flat back here rather than a rounded back. And then exhale, take your hands into your heart center, roll your shoulders away from your ears, and we're going to twist over to the right. So left elbow is going to hook around the outer edge of the right knee. You can open your wings here if you want. Wherever you decide to be, just please promise me you have both of your knees perfectly together. One has not popped out in front of the other. And then inhale, bring it back to center, hands to heart center. As you exhale, twist it. Look over to the left. Maybe open those wings, maybe not. Knees are together, you're breathing. And then inhale, bring it all the way back to center. Press the palms. Exhale, fold over your legs. Great job. Just let your head go. Shake it out a little bit. And then bringing your feet slightly apart, a couple of inches, we're going to come into bear posture or skier's pose. So sitting back down into your chair and either taking your hands onto your hips or possibly bringing your arms parallel to your ears. Good, hold and breathe. Nice strong pose here. You can sit it all the way down as far as 90 degrees or where you feel comfortable. And then let's exhale, folding out of the pose. Maybe take your feet a little bit wider. Take your hands into your elbow creases and just very gently just sway a little bit side to side. When you're ready, bring it back to center, hands down onto the mat. From here, we're going to inhale, halfway lift to a flat back. Exhale, take your hands down, bring your feet back to your high plank. Shoulders in line over the top of those fingertips. Exhale, chaturanga. Point your toes, inhale, lift to your up dog. And exhale, bring it back into your downward facing dog. And just sliding your right knee between your hands, coming into your pigeon posture, squaring off through your hips, looking over your left shoulder, making sure you don't see your knee nor your toes. And again, using any blankets or pillows here to put underneath your right cheek, just so you can relax and breathe into the posture. So just close your eyes. Starting from the top of the head all the way down through the toes, just letting go. And on your next inhale, start to walk the hands back up. And curl your left toes under. Start to slide that right foot back to meet your left in your downward facing dog. So slow, subtle movements here. And then when you're ready, just taking one more side. So left knee is going to come in between the hands. Again, make sure the hips are pretty square, knee and toes are facing the mat. Use any props that you need to. And as always, if this pose is very uncomfortable for you, you're more than welcome to take the posture on your back. With every exhale, see if you can relax just a little bit further. Seeing if you can let go of the chatter in the mind and just be in the moment. Letting the body bring creativity, fluidity back into our essence. On your next inhale, slowly start to walk it back up. Curl your right toes under, slide your left leg back to meet your right, and take it into your downward facing dog. It's your last down dog, so please stretch out however you feel appropriate. And on your next inhale, take your heels up high, and as you exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Bend through your knees, slowly sit down onto your cheeks. And then grab onto your shins And we're going to roll down onto our backs. All right, so from here, we're going to straighten out through our left legs. Pull the right foot in closer to your left knee or left inner thigh. And then just let your right knee open out to the side. So we're coming into reclined tree pose. Your arms can stay by your sides. I have mine lifted up over my head. And it's just personal choice. I just want you to close your eyes. Make sure your cheeks are relaxed. And you're continuing with your smooth, steady breath. And on your next inhale, start to pull that right knee in closer. Hug it into your chest. And maybe move it around just a little bit side to side. From here, we're going to start to inhale, straighten the leg up to the sky. So you can either use a strap, grab the back of your hamstrings, your calves, or possibly grab your right big toe with your first two fingers and thumb. Left arm out to the side. Try to keep your hips square and grounded and just breathe. And take one last deep breath in as you exhale. Look over to your left fingers and just begin to let your right leg fall over to the right side. Getting a really great stretch in the legs, the hips. Trying to keep both of those cheeks grounded into your mat. You're doing great. Keep breathing. And on your next inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, bend your right knee, hug it into your chest. And on your next inhale, pull your left knee up, both legs into your chest. Give yourself a nice little squeeze. And when you're ready, exhale, release the right leg. Let your left knee come out to the side in preparation for reclined tree pose on side 2. So again, just picture yourself in the sun, just relaxing, melting, breathing. Enjoying that vitamin D. No care nor no worries in the world right now. It's just you and your breath. Inhale, slowly bring that left knee in, hug it into your chest. Maybe wiggle the leg around just a little bit side to side. Bring some circulation back into the leg. And when you're ready, reaching the left leg up to the sky. Again, it doesn't matter if your leg is straight. For most of us, the knee is going to be slightly bent. So please don't get discouraged. Yoga is not a race nor a competition. And if you need to modify this pose a little bit more, you can always bend through your right knee with your foot flat. That'll help take some of the super stretch out of the pose. Let's take one more deep breath in. Right arm goes out to the side, look over to the right, and just let your left leg fall over to the left. Try to keep your cheeks grounded the best that you can. Just a couple more seconds, you're almost there. And inhale, bring that leg back in. Hug both knees into the chest. And as you exhale, just place both of your feet flat on your mat, hip width distance apart in preparation for bridge. Inhale, lift the cheeks up, arms down by your sides, knees in a nice straight line over your ankles, and really pressing into your mat so your glutes and your hamstrings are activated. Take one last deep breath in, exhale, slowly lower down. Turn your palms up to the sky, close your eyes, take a breath. And then bring your hands back in. Yogi's choice for your last back bend. You can keep yourself where you were. You can interlace your fingers underneath your back and wiggle your arms a little close together, or you can take full wheel. Please be safe and just keep breathing. Take one last deep breath in, exhale. Safely come out of your posture. Again, turn your palms up to the ceiling or the sky. Bring those knees into the chest. Rock it out just a little bit side to side. Massage out your kidneys. Releasing any last bit of toxins. And then bring it back to center. We're going to take a reclined twist. Arms out to the sides. Both legs are going to come over to the left. Gaze is over to the right. Modify here with any towels, blankets, or pillows that you need. And then just close your eyes. Relax your face. And enjoy the posture. On your next inhale, bring your head back to center, bring your knees up over your chest, and when you're ready, exhale, just take the legs over to the right, gaze over to the left. All right, inhale, bring it all the way back up to center. Maybe give yourself one last hug. And when you're ready, we're going to find our way down into final relaxation, Shavasana. If you're outside, maybe it's your suntan pose. So just taking your legs out to each corner of your mat, letting your feet relax out to the sides. Bring your arms out to the sides, turn your palms up to the ceiling, to the sky, wherever it is that you may be, and just close your eyes. May the sun bring you new energy by day. May the moon softly restore you by night. May the rain wash away your worries. May the breeze blow new strength into your being. And may you walk gently through the world and know its beauty all the days of your life. It's a beautiful Apache blessing. Take the next few moments just to yourself, eyes closed, mind and body relaxed. And just gently begin to wiggle the fingers and toes, bringing awareness back into mind, body, spirit. When you're ready, inhale, reach your arms all the way over your head, stretch it out one last time. Exhale, bend your right knee and just roll over to your left, close your eyes. And on your next inhale, find your way up into a comfortable cross-legged position. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands into prayer. And just taking a moment to be so thankful for your day and for the love and peace in your heart. Wishing you a fantastic rest of your day until we meet again. Namaste.